What's going on? It's time to talk about a family comedy for once. I don't even think I've ever talked about one like this on the channel yet. But yeah, today I'm going to be talking about the film Good Boy. It was released by MGM October 10th, 2003. It was produced by Lisa Henson and Christine Belson. And it was written and directed by John Hoffman. And you know it's going to be a great movie when the director's back catalog is the Emoji Movie, Igor, Northern Lights, and Fortune Hunter. All box office bombs. Anyways, yeah. But this one actually made some money. It had a box office earnings of $45.3 million. I'm not sure if it was like a successful film or not, but there's definitely no sequels to this, thank God. Yeah, so if you haven't heard of this film, Good Boy is a family comedy of this kid who is parents are home flippers basically, and so he's moving constantly, and they finally agree to get him a dog, but the catches the dogs from outer space, but he doesn't know that yet. And yeah, so they go adopt a dog from the kennel, which is the one that came from outer space, and he learns that he slowly learns that the dog's not from Earth, and that all dogs are from some other planet that inhabited by dogs. And yeah, but he also gets special after finding out that his dog's from space, and seeing this dog in the spaceship. Some portal thing happens, and he can understand dogs. So yeah, so it's up to him to help his canine pal get Earth dogs ready in this community to be presentable for the overseer of the dog planet who comes down, and or else all dogs are going to get erased from Earth and get called back to that planet. Yeah, it's such a far-fetched story. There's not much of a story here. I found this film to be really boring and not the greatest. There's some like okay acting in it and stuff, but the whole story is just slow and stupid. There's not much that really happens. It's like he adopts the dog, and then he finds all this out, so they do it. And there's a lot of childish humor in this. There's so many fart jokes and yeah, stupid little things. Not very much adult comedy in there. Most of it's just to make the kids laugh and to distract them for an hour and a half while you sit there gruelingly through a pointless film that has no real meaning. Basically, it just shows that no matter how bad situations can get, you probably like still uh, look out for others, I guess. But yeah, there's not very much of a meaning for this film to be even around. Yeah, the kid actor was okay. He's not the worst. Cinematography's basic. Looks like a TV movie almost. But yeah, this actually went to theaters. So I remember when it came out, my younger brother used to love this movie when he was younger. Probably because that's the type of humor he had back then. And yeah, but watching it nowadays, boy, is it bad and hard to get through. It felt so long, but it's only an hour and 25 minutes. And yeah, and not much happens. Like the dog gets taken by the dog catcher, which is predictable. It sort of follows sort of like somewhat the same premise of like the Garfield movie did. But yeah, both dogs that talk. But yeah, and the outer space thing is so far fetched and stuff. I don't see the reason why they did that. I guess to make the story somewhat more interesting, but it just wasn't that good. It's just the biggest thing a film can do is be boring, and that's exactly what this is. It's just boring, boring, not really fun, but just boring in general. Um, yeah, but and predictable. There's a lot of oh yeah, I forgot to mention the dog, the lead dog, which is this one, is voiced by what the fuck's his name? Uh, I can't remember. It's voiced by the dude who was the star in Godzilla. That cinematic marvel. Anyways, yeah. Good Boy is not that great. If you want a good film with talking pets and stuff, Cats and Dogs is a good one. This one falls more under like the show Puppies or whatever those films are, and Beverly Hills Chihuahua, those awful movies. This is part of that craze. This is one of the first ones that came out that helped propel that craze further, and yeah, into like more family film comedies of talking pets. But I don't know how the hell I sat through that, but I'm not a fan of this movie. It was just boring and stupid with a lot of kid fart jokes and stuff and no real meaning to it. It was just slow, turn off your brain, let your brain go to mush type film. So, yeah, I wouldn't really recommend it to anybody unless you have young kids and you need to distract them while you're doing something. You could probably pop this on, but there's definitely no award-winning material or anything like that. And it was just, I just wanted to see if it was as good as it was when I was younger and when it first came out, but nope, clearly not. So I'm gonna give Good Boy a 1 out of 5. There's a trailer link down below if you want to see what I'm talking about, if you never heard of it or whatever. It's linked down below. Also, check out my Instagram, that's linked down below, where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. And yeah, I usually have the film title and subgenre of film and a hashtag and video clips. So follow me on Instagram, stay in the loop. Also, you should check out my Letterboxd. I have Letterboxd now. So yeah, that's where I put my star rating right after watching it. And so you could also check there to see if what I'm going to be talking about too. So yeah, those are the two spots you could find me to stay in the loop. I'll put the Letterboxd, my username down there, so you can look for it on there too. So yeah, like this video, share it so more people are aware of it, so no one could also suffer the fate that I did. And yeah, comment. Let me know your opinions down below in the comments. Also, if you have any films that you want to hear my opinions on, any more family flicks or any films in general, I'll watch anything. So, yeah, if you have any films that you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. And also make sure you subscribe because I'm actually going to go back to the horror genre and watch some more 80s sleaze horror and stuff like that. So stay tuned. I just took a little break to do a family flick for once. So yeah, I know I don't really talk about them very often, but there's another one. Too bad it was terrible. Hopefully the next one I check out is a little more interesting and entertaining. So, but with that, I'm off for now. Watch out for all your dogs that come from outer space. They may disappear and be going away soon with all these alien encounters happening around the world, apparently, according to Netflix. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. Hopefully it's something way better than this. So we'll see, though. So I guess I'll see you in the next one. So cheers.